I came here several times with my father when I was little. But...
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while.
Well, in that case, I'll go order for us first.
Ooh, everything looks so good.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a...
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring every...
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss...
Huh? Paimon didn't... You had to order even more food. Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get...
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't...
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous...
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking!
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like, to be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that it's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. Which is exactly why the Spina di Rosu, those highfalutin folk, are not all-knowing. That's why we exist.
Seems Paimon thought the...
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to... Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future...
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended.
I see. So, I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine.
Well, would you consider some more...
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you.
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to... I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree...
Could you suggest something a little more practical?
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. I can personally testify that this one works.
That might work, but...
Valid point. I overlooked that. All right. Nope, you did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refute? Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know.
Huh? Paimon?
Was this your... Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. We're just...
All right. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't...
Is that so? If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pet...
Yeah, we're stuck. Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore. Nah, that would be so...
Okay.
Hey, Navia! What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di...
Let's get ready to try to meet the...
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, in any case, I wish...
See ya! People around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last...
Vache.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Ugh.
Vache?
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? Huh? Hey, Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Vache, are you my dear Vache? No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear? Yes, that is what I was once. I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in... I also remember going to many places. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. But now, we can no longer go back. No! Our reunion, no, the thought of me gives him no succor. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Perhaps that is so, as I was submerged in the waters. If only I could have comforted him. Told him that I did not... Is that what you call it? Dissolving. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an... I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time. I think I hear your companion. Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my...
Look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand? Quick, now's our chance! I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could
I followed you. It seemed to me...
I believe that following someone without their knowledge...
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not be...
Do not speak of my...
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not...
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech.
Sorry,
Whatever. What else do you know? How did...
I doubt I know much more than you. But I believe that the mastermind behind the series... Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract the...
I'm sure they've known about me. And what about these Gardamex?
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party...
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di...
Yes. Be careful.
I will continue investigating, no matter what. Regardless...
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten to...
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being...
I know, I just... She's...
dragons came out of nowhere while you were unconscious. Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorinde who came out to save us too. We got lucky there.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't real as such. We're still partners.
It will take 50 years for me to match.
If it were me, I would have joined.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were...
Well, to be honest, you're the one who...
Huh? Really? I'm a...
Yes. All thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake. After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases that the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky. Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salt?
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the...
Yes. So if you hadn't...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards.
Huh. Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did that's when I figured out that you might be in danger.
But why would they go after us too? Oh,
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty... Speaking of which, did anything strange...
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the Traveler... Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too! Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone said...
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing.
New intel? While...
Well, let's hear it, shall we? Oh. Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least... But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the prime... Yes, thank you. This is very important information. Oh, you mean you'll help us?
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so...
You talk too much. Well, in that case, we also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our...
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely...
It's right up ahead, but let's...
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted it.
Very good.
I shall find rooms for our...
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances,
Well, after all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone.
To be honest,
Your father, he would...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me...
no. I'll explain it myself. My father's name is Callus. Yes, 3 years ago, he was accused of...
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, but strangely, that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed... 3 years later, how could he protect his honor if he's dead? The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating...
So that's why you're so...
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated. However, I believe that if the murder case is related, I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died, and now, here I am investigating his death.
Demoiselle, please, if there is any...
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took, even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our...
Wait! If Callus was such a good man...
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf.
But how could... never mind.
There is one other thing.
Oh! Her? Well, yeah. That's not the...
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly. There was...
It's not that I don't understand her at all.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows...
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Yes, that is our under...
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you? All right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Thanks. You
Yeah!
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure... Whether it be responsibility for Spina di Rosula or Master Callus's death, this won't do.
Paimon slept so well. Huh? Navia?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina di Rosula's place of origin, and where...
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back, but never mind that.
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some...
Wait, so you didn't...
How could I after having such...
Guess Paimon...
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder and...
Does that...
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Font, and that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing...
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? In that case, let's go talk to him!
Hmm?
Aren't you...
No, it's nothing.